Everyone, and welcome to another conversation here at iCan TV. I know it's been a few months, but I had to get back at this. This was just something that I've been wanting to stay with, and something that I should have never stopped. But I've seen, that I've been motivating a lot of people. A lot of them have come and, just told me how much I've been motivating them. So I decided to go ahead and stick with it. This is worth it. And today we're going to discuss how to not psych yourself into eating the wrong things. Okay, so I was having a conversation with someone maybe about a month or two ago, and that person was asking me, how did you lose so much weight? And I was like, basically it's just portion control. I watch what I eat. I don't eat a lot of fried food anymore. Now, one downfall I do have is that I still love beer, so that's a big downfall for me, but I have to work out just that much harder. Now, the suggestion I made, I asked her, what types of things do you like to eat? And, of course, she gave me a list of all the fried foods, burgers, this and that. And I was like, well, maybe for lunch sometime, instead of going to grab that double meat cheeseburger, just grab your salad. And she psyched herself. She was like, well, the salad is just as bad as the burger if you look at the calories. What kind of salad are you eating? That's first and foremost. What I asked, and I was just like, what kind of salad are you eating? And she told me bacon bits, ranch, this and that. And I was like, that's why. That's not a salad. That's adding to the salad. So I was like, well, have you ever tried to experience with any alternatives to all those additives, the dressing, the bacon bits? I mean, that's giving your salad a first name, like chef salad. So one thing I suggested, it's just, maybe try to find out an alternative thing you can dress your salad with that won't have as many calories as that ranch dressing that you like, but it's still definitely better than that double meat cheeseburger. Now, after that, I also suggested, like, for dinner, you don't have to eat fried food. You can bake your food. You can, what I do is I use herbs. I soak my food. I marinate it overnight. I use herbs. I mean, I have to worry about my blood pressure. I have high blood pressure. If you don't remember, like in the first conversation, I told you that I thought I was having a heart attack and I had to pull over to the side of the freeway. So I definitely had to watch the amount of seasoning that I put on my food. And you'll find it with a lot of the substitutes that, hey, it's just as good. If I feel like I want something fried, when I make chicken nuggets, I just bread them. Just go get you some planko, I'm not sure how to say it if I'm saying it right, some breadcrumbs. And just batter it up and put it in the oven. You don't have to use flour all the time and dip it in grease. So what I'm saying here is, like, just take a step back and think sometimes of, you gotta compare the two things. Healthy versus not healthy, in the sense that, I guess I'm going a little bit in the wrong direction. What I'm trying to say is, just weigh your options, and usually you'll figure, if you're not psyching yourself, you would figure out easily what's the better thing to eat, the alternative to that unhealthy thing that you usually like to put in your body. Another thing is drink plenty of water. I can't stress that enough, especially people that do like to eat a lot of sodium and stuff like that. Just wash that stuff down. Take care of yourself. And I'm gonna discuss some alternatives. I know I said that in the beginning. There's a lot of alternatives out there. Instead of using bread, when I eat lean, I have to eat 96.4. I'm not gonna eat anything less than 96. I don't touch when it comes to red meat. I'm not saying that's the best thing to eat, but it's better than eating something that drips grease as soon as you look at it in the package. And for the burger buns, if I want a burger, I use portobello mushroom caps. And a lot of people are like, wow, try it first. That mushroom cap, once you grill it, is really good. So that's one alternative I'm gonna offer you right now. But I'm not gonna keep this conversation going for too long. And I do want to thank y'all for joining me for another conversation here. Make sure you like, share, and just get this message out. And make sure, most importantly, stay motivated. Thank you. Have a good one.